Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today?
Hello, hello.
So it's an absolutely beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Well, it is here anyhow. I've heard other places it's kind of warm and hot and icky, but here it's quite pleasant. Now, mind you, it was a nice 82 degrees today. Okay, it was nice. All right. Um, However, over the next few days, it's going to get hotter and hotter. Okay. So that
Mm.
by the time school starts on, does it start Monday? It starts Monday or Tuesday? Monday or
Lucky
Tuesday.
people.
At least that's in my district. It starts Monday or Tuesday. And on Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be 89 and 91 degrees. So let me just say this. Of course it is. Of course it's going to be 89 and 91 degrees on those days. Because you know why, Brandy?
Why?
It always is on the first day of school. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
The
It,
fact that y'all's first day for kids starts 2 weeks after ours?
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah,
But here's a question. Are
yeah,
your kids still going to school in June?
yes.
Oh, okay. Ours
Yes,
are not.
ma'am. Yep. They'll go to school until about June, I don't know, first week and a half or so. Usually it's around the 9th or the 10th. It depends on what the date is. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, they go back later. Well, we used to start school after Labor Day. After Labor Day. It was a thing. It was like a law for a while that you could not start school before Labor Day because Michigan is so heavily touristy, and Labor Day weekend is a huge, huge vacation time here in Michigan.
See,
And
I think ours was the same way, except because I remember when I went to school in Alabama, it was we didn't go back till after Labor Day. But here in Florida, I think the reason they changed all that is because, yes, Labor Day is a holiday, but it's not as big a holiday as summer. And so, therefore, the parents would much prefer for the kids to be able to get out and enjoy actual summer during the summer. They want to go places, they want to go travel because the sad part is that we live in a tourist destination. However, a lot of Floridians want to go away from Florida for vacation.
right. I mean, I think that's typical no matter where you live, I think. I mean, because there's tons of places to go in Michigan too. There's beautiful, beautiful places to go in Michigan, which is our goal for our retreat, right? That is our goal, is to stay in Michigan and to take people different places in Michigan to see beautiful things in Michigan. So, but still, people in Michigan like to go other places as well. I think that's just the way it is. Anywhere, no
Yeah,
matter
I
what.
think wherever you're at, you want to go visit someplace else
Yeah.
because, you're already.
Yes. And so lots of people will come to Michigan from other places in the summer. I mean, just to go to Mackinac Island alone, it is a huge draw to get people to Mackinac Island. They come from around the world to go to Mackinac Island. It's crazy.
Is that the one with the lighthouses on it that you went one time in one of your vlogs?
Mm-mm.
No. I could
No.
have swore I've heard the name Mackinac Island come out of your mouth before. So,
Yeah, because Mackinac Island is up across the bridge. It's in the Straits of Mackinac, where the two lakes come together under the bridge. It's in the
okay.
Straits, and there's no traffic, no cars there.
Mhm.
No cars, nothing gas powered. They have started to allow like electric things. Like you can take a motorized electric, like the scooter things.
So is this like where you have like Amish people live?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, not really.
When I think of not allowing electric vehicles or
Well,
stuff
there's
like
no
that or
gas
gas
powered.
powered,
No
I'm
gas.
thinking of like, like Amish communities,
No.
horse and buggy and.
Mm. And there's only been one car or one motorcade up there recently that I know of, and it really just kind of irritated me. It was when Vice President Pence decided to go up there, and he got permission to have a motorcade. He didn't get to go in horse and buggy like everybody else or on bikes like everybody else. But yeah, that annoyed me. Anyhow, let me say hello to people. We've been jabbering here for a while. Haven't said hi to anybody. So Angela's here and Dawn's here and Joe. Joe had the day off. Yay, Joe. Gail's here. Jeannie's here. Valerie, hello. Patty, hi. Hello, Joyce. Gems Divine, hello. Hello, Kel. Catherine's here. Amy, hello, Amy. I miss you too, Cal. Well, guess what, Joe? You'll get to see Cal. I'm just going to say you'll get to see Cal. I'm letting cats out of the bag today. Let me tell you what.
I know, and I don't get to be one of those cats.
I know, right? Well, you could. I still have 3 spots.
Well, yeah, if it wasn't in the time of our testing.
Even though you're middle school, you still test at that time?
Yeah.
At the same time?
Yeah, and we actually have, because since I'm teaching the geometry, they have the geometry EOC testing, they have the algebra EOC testing, they have the 8th grade math, they have the 8th grade reading, 7th grade reading, 6th grade reading, 6th grade math. So they have to test in math, reading, and then 8th grade science also has to test.
In our state, they do things at different times. They kind of stagger or whatnot.
Ours, I still don't. Well, okay, I don't have the testing schedule yet.
You're just.
I will let you know when I have it.
You're just right assuming.
Yeah, when I went and asked, they didn't answer. They just kind of did this. I'm trying to take care of schedules right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
That was one of those. Please don't mess with me right now. We're still trying to get beginning of school taken care of. I'm not worried about.
I got you. Hello, Sherry and Risa and Marian's here. Emma is here. Hello, Deborah and Gina and Peggy. Who else is here? Shannon is here. Kathy is here. Paula, hello. Mickey Joe. Mickey Joe, you and I, we need to talk, girl. We need to talk. First of all, I need to get you to come on a Crochet Live on a Friday afternoon. Now, you cannot be camping every weekend. I mean, you got to have a free weekend because you can crochet with me. And we need to talk retreat. We're going to talk retreat. You and I, we're going to talk because you make some cool stuff.
Hey, and Mickey Joe, can you tell Jenny to check her messages because I sent her a message that I need to respond to. Please.
All right, now you got to be Jenny's keeper because yeah. Hello, the other Joe, and Brenda's here. Brenda, I'm so happy to see you, Brenda. I told Brenda I popped into Tima's live last night, and Brenda was there, and I was like, Brenda, I missed you today. She didn't come to the Crochet Live. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I had something happen. And so she messages me and she says, but I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm like, okay. Oh, anyhow. I know our schools just start later. And most of our schools, there you go. There you go, Amy. That's another reason why our school schedule is the way it was. A lot of the schools in Michigan do not have air conditioning. In my district, there was only like 2 or 3 buildings that had air conditioning. Now, are they working on it? Yes, they're working on it, but it's taking years to get all of the buildings to have air. So that's why I'm saying, I know it was always high 80, 90 on the first day of school because we don't have air. And here we are with children teaching in the blazing heat with no air conditioning. It's just
our buildings. Our buildings are supposed to have air, and they have air. However, the district controls the air. So, they give you what's called a dummy box to make it look like you have control, but you don't have control.
No.
And so then when they're like, it's hot, and I'm like, you know what? I know. Fan yourself. I'm fanning myself.
Our district doesn't control it, but The building does, but even the furnace doesn't work well. The last building I was in, the furnace didn't even work well. There was times when it was just cold. Hello,
Oh.
Karen. How's Karen? Who else is here? Students went back the 14th in your district, and you went back on the 5th. Yeah. You go out to recess twice a day because it's 100 degrees.
Ooh,
How do you say it? Hey Nan? Hey Nan 2? Hey Nan? Hey Nan? 102. No, thank you. Wherever you live, I don't want to live there. I don't care where it is. I don't care how beautiful it is. It's 102. I don't want to live there. Hello, Dawn. How is Dawn? I know Mackinac Island is so cool. Brandy, Google Mackinac Island sometime.
I'm going to have to.
You get around by bicycle, by walking, or horses. There's carriages all the time. And I mean, your taxi, if you need a taxi, like you have luggage and stuff, and you're going to stay at a hotel, your taxi is a horse and a wagon. And that's how you get to your hotel, with your luggage. Well, I have had luggage taken to a hotel by a guy on a bike. I will say that. But anyhow, it's all touristy. It's shops. It's the fudge capital of the world. I'm telling you, there's nothing in the world like Mackinac Island fudge. Do you remember? Wait, were you there? I don't know if you were there. I challenged Crashly at one of the last retreats. I challenged Crashly because she thought Uranus fudge is the best.
And I remember this about Uranus fudge because she talked about it on her channel. I don't know if I was there,
right?
But I remember she talked about Uranus fudge and that you have to go and get it.
Yeah. So I've had both. I've been to Uranus, I've had Uranus fudge, and I've had Mackinac Island fudge many times. And so I challenged Crashly. I said, I will get Mackinac Island fudge and I will bring it to the retreat. You stop on your way here and get some Uranus fudge and we'll have a taste off. And guess what? I had to order my fudge because I wasn't driving 4 hours to Mackinac Island and paying to the ferry. You got to take a ferry to get to the island, all that. I wasn't doing all that just to get some fudge. So I ordered fudge from one of the shops on Mackinac Island and had it shipped to me. So I ordered
fancy.
I know, right? I still get emails from them all the time. So I ordered like 3 slices of fudge and I took my fudge to the retreat. And guess what that girl did?
Did she take all of it?
She didn't bring any Uranus fudge. She didn't bring any Uranus fudge.
That just meant that she conceded to you that Mackinac fudge was going to be better.
And you know what? I was a nice girl. Hello, what is Caden now? Caden Army?
Hey, Caden.
Why are you an Army? Caden, you're one person. How can you be an Army? I don't know. Hello, Anita. Anita's here.
Kathleen made it to a live. She snuck into a live.
Retreats are always at the wrong time for schooling.
Yep.
And, you know, I talk about this all the time. And I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. Because there are not only one retreat in June now, but now there are 2 retreats in June, right? So
I still say you do July. But you know.
Yeah.
That's because I want to come and see my Mindy. Otherwise, what's going to happen, Mindy, is I'm going to arrange a time and I'm just going to come stay with you.
Joe said, ask for the time off anyhow, Brandy.
Yeah, no, I just got this job. But no, Mindy, if I don't get to see you no more, I'm going to have to be like, all right, Mindy, I'm making a trip to Michigan. Make room for me.
You'll be there almost a whole year by that time. You can ask for time off then.
Not during testing. If it's testing, no, I can't.
You know what? I wouldn't care if it was testing or not. I'd take off if I wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah. Must be something to have job security. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'd go.
I don't have that.
Hello,
so
Kathleen, I haven't seen you in so long. Where you been? What have you been doing? I haven't seen you in the longest time. I'm glad you are here. Irene is here. Irene, what time is it? Is it 1 o'clock in the morning? 1:30, 2? What time is it? I know it's late there. What's everybody saying something to Caden about? What do you do now? I don't know.
Because he's joining the National Guard.
Oh, I missed that.
Congratulations, Caden. That is awesome.
Well, they will put you through your paces. Put you through your paces, boy.
They
See,
will. They're gonna be yelling at you. They're gonna be yelling. Be ready.
Oh boy. Yeah, so anyhow, I mean, we could talk retreat dates, but seriously, June is full. I mean, there are 2 retreats in June already. May is beautiful in Michigan. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay, it's gorgeous.
Right,
And
Shannon, they get cranky about taking off during testing. Like literally, it's one of those things that it's like, we have testing, and if you are one of the teachers that is testing, because they have to train you to do these testings. And so you can't just shove off and say, I'm sorry, I'm taking off. Because they're going to look at you and go,
what training is there? It's all online. All you got to do is know how to get the kids hooked up on their account and into the
right. But there are, trust me, they make you go through training because you have to be able to set it up in the computer a certain way. You have to make sure their computers are set up. You have to be able to monitor and keep in track of, they make sure that they tell you, don't have this on your walls. Make sure these are covered. Because the state testing requires that all teachers, and it's their thing, all teachers have to have the training. And no matter how many times you've given the test.
We never had no training. The only training we got was right in our building, and they told us how we were doing it. That was it.
Well,
that was it.
Congratulations, you don't live in the state of Florida.
I know, right? That's all we had to do. I mean, my heart, okay, first of all, it's only been like 2 years. Well, it was 2 years when I was still teaching, okay? I only had about 2 years of actual online testing, okay? Before that, it was all booklets, paper, booklets, answer sheets, that kind of stuff. That was fun. If you didn't think that was fun, try to get second graders, first graders to read a test booklet and an answer sheet and answer separately on an answer sheet. That was fun. But if you didn't think
I had middle schoolers. I had middle schoolers when it was still paper and pencil. And it was I erased, but it didn't erase completely. Okay. And stop drawing on the side of it, please. You realize if you put a pencil line going down 2 of the things, that's going to invalidate your.
Listen, look at Joe. Joe said it was inventory time for him when he went to the retreat last year, and he said it might be again. He said, I hope they don't get cranky with me. Just tell them it's time you're owed off. I'm like, anyhow, I don't have we never had much training for any testing. And I'll tell you what, the year that we switched over to online testing was a nightmare. A nightmare. Try to get kindergartners to log in to an account. Second graders had a hard time with it. You know what my job was most of the time, Brandy?
What?
To walk around my room and log people back in. That was it. That was what I did all day. And you know what? Any warm body can do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, see, we have to have only teachers with certain credentials are allowed to be proctors, and they're the ones that have to set up the testing platform and have to monitor the testing and keep the testing materials, which are technically just the reference sheets and the extra booklets, secure, and making sure that everything is, because they won't even let a sub do that. If you have not been trained, their training, then you cannot give the test. So
we've had assistants in our buildings monitor the kids.
I don't, trust me, I think it would make more sense, but they just we don't have any options but to go with what we are forced to do. They say, I don't make the rules. They say, this is what you do. We say, okay.
Oh yes, kindergartners took tests. Absolutely. Absolutely.
See, I thought kindergartners were only tested on, I don't know how to cut a straight line and
No.
colors and shapes.
So the kindergartners didn't take like a state test necessarily. They took they were like district type tests to test their progress and stuff. But oh yeah. Oh yeah, there was so much testing. So much testing. Anyhow.
So yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but I'll have to, hopefully soon I'll be able to find out
Well,
what the actual date.
Caden, you would
are.
probably fail kindergarten if you can't cut in a straight line. I'm sorry.
Yes, just we hate testing just as much as the kiddos do, because I'm telling you, it's super boring to go, because you're not allowed to actually read their test questions. So you're allowed to go behind them and make sure that they're on the correct testing window, but don't you dare read that question. You just have to make sure that they're on the correct testing window, they're on the correct test, and they're on the right section.
We could read questions to kids.
Oh no, not allowed that.
Questions.
So kids that have those are called accommodations, and those kids have to go to a separate room.
Yay, Shannon. Yay, Shannon. Woohoo, you are going
Congratulations. I'm not at that point yet.
You are going to love it. Let me tell you what. Oh, yeah. Anyhow.
I'm not at that point. Plus, I don't know that I ever will get to, well, I mean, I will, but I won't, because I'm going to be hopefully.
You will sometime. You'll retire sometime.
Yes, but I'm hoping to a different career path.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to do this for your whole entire life. That's what I was, that's what I was getting at. Anyhow, let's go back to this retreat thing real quick. So May is beautiful in Michigan. May is beautiful. The first weekend in May works well because the next weekend is Mother's Day. The last weekend is Memorial Day. And the other weekend, I'm sorry, I'm being selfish with the other weekend. There's a fiber festival put on in my local community that I would like to go to. I missed it last year because guess what? I was at my retreat. So that's why the first week of May works, and it's beautiful. June is still very nice, but there are 2 retreats in June. We're already fighting. I already feel it. We're fighting a battle with multiple retreats now, lots of retreats, and people have to pick and choose. They can't go to all of them, so they have to pick and choose. So June is out, clearly out. July, okay, let's talk July. Karen's here too. Karen, chime in.
Night, Kaden.
Any reasons against July other than it's hot? It's now hot in Michigan in July. It's not as pleasant. All right. Not as nice in July. August, we start getting into all of you people who go back to school early, right?
But like you just said, July, it's not as nice, but it's not like it's, you're not sitting there in, 150-degree weather, and you're going to be in an inside building and stuff.
No, it's hot. July's hot.
Not compared to Florida, it's not. But
well, no, but for us here, July is hot. July was probably our hottest month this year, I would assume. It's been hot. It was hot. It was when we had 100 degrees or 90 degrees for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. And that's unheard of.
Catherine, hot and humidity is our everyday life here.
Yeah.
So when you tell a Floridian it's hot, okay. That's like when I tell you I'm freezing cold, and you're like, really?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, we're wearing hoodies. We're covering our faces. We're trying to rush to get in. We're wearing wool, everything. We're sitting in front of a heater when it's in the 50s and 40s.
Amy just brought up another really valid point, that in July, prices will be up. Because it is peak tourist season. So prices will go up on things like hotels. They'll go up. So there's that.
Yeah, they do that here too.
Yeah. So, I mean, people want to pay more. We're trying to keep the price down. So see where I'm at? See where I'm at here? I'm like caught between a rock and a hard place and a harder place.
Well, one day when I get to change my job, I'll be more open.
So yeah, that's just, I don't know what else to say about the timing of it. Now, would fall be beautiful? Fall would be beautiful. What problems are we going to run into in the fall? I don't know. You know, I know we've got what's the Lone Star is usually when?
In October.
October, of course, of course. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, that would be a perfect time. September wouldn't work because a lot of people are going back to school in September, or they're back to school or whatever. October would be beautiful here. October's pretty nice here, but then there's another retreat in October. Is it in October this year or is it in September?
I still think it's in October. I don't know. I'm not going, so I think it's October.
I thought it was September this time, but
it might be. You know what? It might be.
I thought that was.
I just know I had to beg off of that one because any of my time extra for this year is being saved to go spoil a grandbaby when it gets here.
And when is that supposed to be?
October or November.
Yeah, I don't know what the date. I don't know what their date is for Lone Star, but I almost thought that it was like September this year. I don't know.
It could be, but whether it's September, like it could be.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying. For.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you might be right that they might have changed it to September for some reason.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, I can't seem to remember.
March or April? April? April is iffy unless it was late April. April's not always very nice or warm here. I mean, I realize we spend a lot of time inside. I get it. I totally get it. People are like, but we spend most of the time indoors. Yes. However, okay, hang on a second here. Yep, it is in September.
Okay.
September 25th to the 28th. Now, if Marissa kept it there, I wouldn't mind doing October, but anyhow.
Yeah.
It's the same question I have every time we talk about retreat dates. April would be iffy unless we went like really late in April, which I mean, I'm talking like a week earlier than we do it now. Right?
See, if I ever ran a retreat, I'd have here in Florida, people would have no choice but to have to pay the higher prices in the summer because I can't run a retreat during the middle of the year.
Because you can't do what?
Because I can't run a retreat during the middle of the year. Not with my job.
The middle of the year. What do you mean? The middle
during the school year. I can't. So like if I were doing a retreat here in Florida, yeah, it would have to be during the hottest time of the year. It'd have to be during the peak tourist season of the year, which means the prices would be high because that's when my schedule allows me to be able to do a retreat.
March is definitely a no. March would just be cold. And the reason that the temperature or the weather really matters is because of our philosophy for this retreat. And that is to get out and see Michigan, right? Not just stay in a room the whole weekend. It's get out and see some stuff. Like we went to the lighthouse, the last retreat. We went horseback riding on the last retreat. There were outdoor activities. This time we want to be outdoors again, So we want to go places that are outside of just the retreat. So I could be open to the end of April or October. So, maybe I message Marissa and just say, hey, are you planning on staying in September? And I couldn't go super late in October because then it gets cold again. So then it would be like right after hers. See, it's just bad timing. I don't know.
Well, I mean, with the amount of retreats that are popping up,
I know.
people are going to be, I mean, like, you just have to choose what time fits you the best, because of the simple fact that you're never going to be able, there's going to come a point where you're not going to be able to be like, well, I need to do it this month because nobody else is doing a retreat, because it's going to come to a point where there's going to be so many retreats that are in all the months that there won't be a Windsor month that there's not a retreat, because more and more people want to go to them. And so more and more people are hosting events and hosting retreats.
I know.
So, that one's going to be you just have to choose, if you're running it, it's what fits your schedule, because you're the one that has to put it together.
I know. I mean, I just try to find a time that will work well for most people, and
See, this is why I'm not putting together a retreat, because the only time that works best for me is during the summer, when it's hot, super busy, super touristy,
and people are
and
going to
super
look at you
expensive.
and go, "Come to Florida when?" No,
Come to
thank
Florida
you.
during the summer when everybody else is coming to Florida.
And no, we don't want no.
So that's why I am not doing any kind of retreat, like as far as hosting one, because Florida is beautiful. There's a ton of stuff that I would love. I mean,
No,
like,
I'm
oh my
sure.
God.
I'm
But the time when Florida is the most bearable, temperature-wise, bearable, tourist-wise, is in February.
That's about the only time I'd want to come to Florida. Why do you
And
think I went
so,
to Texas in March? I went to Texas in March. Why? Because yeah, I knew it was not going to be super hot at that time. Yeah.
yeah, if I ever held one, it would have to be in February, which, I mean, that's just, it's one of those that's when it's not as blistering hot or super cold, or at least Florida standards super cold.
Well, Paula, you just need to start a retreat. That's what you should do. You should just organize a retreat. I know
there you go. Then you'll get to go to a retreat.
I know she wants to go to a retreat the worst way, but they have nothing over there. But you should just start one.
Where's Paula at?
I don't remember what country. What country are you in, Paula? I forget. I know, Joe. I know people will they'll expect a certain thing in a certain time. And I know. Yes, I get that. Yep.
Yeah. Because people, like, especially if they are going to, because people are having to, determine, first off, how many retreats am I going to try to go to money-wise?
Right. She's in Ireland. Yes, that's right.
See, I would love to go to Ireland, but that would be such an expensive retreat.
Yes, it would.
Just to get there.
Uh-huh. I mean, we do have people that come from Canada, which is not like, that far away, but it is still, I mean, that's a little trip for them, and they've got some extra things to deal with to come from Canada, but
yeah, you have to worry about passports and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. Well, anyhow, that's my situation. That's why it sits where it sits.
Like I said, I'll just have to be like, hey, Mindy, I'm gonna come visit you during the summer.
And I'll be like, okay. Well,
I
Brandy,
want to see the chickens. I want to see the ducks.
I'd be like, well, Brandy, it might be 10 degrees cooler here.
I'd be walking in going, oh my God, this feels so nice.
I'm sorry.
I would probably lose my crap if I ever felt what cold for y'all is, because I'd be like, no, this is not humanly possible.
Oh yeah. I mean, you wouldn't like it to be 20?
No. I've walked in a deep freeze. And I'm sure I don't even know what temperature deep freeze is going to, but I can only stand to go in for a few seconds. Like, I could not even contemplate longer than a few seconds. I'm working on.
How about 30? 30 is not bad.
No, thank you. When it gets into the 30s, when it gets down to 32 here, everybody loses their brains because it's freezing.
30 is not like bitter cold. 30 is not.
No, thank you. Yes, it is. 30, cold. We bring in all the animals. We have to put the sheets on the plants, and you got to make sure that
if
you got your.
if you get below frost, we do too, but 30 is not that bad. 30 is manageable.
I'm working on these, Sherry.
Are they bookmarks?
I think they got these. I think they're bookmarks.
Yeah, they're bookmarks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's probably why they're thin.
Yes. Yes, they're thin because they're bookmarked. Mm-hmm.
Joe, I'd love to come to Missouri.
I've been to Missouri.
I love traveling outside of my little thing. I just take interesting routes to get to said places.
I've been there a few times.
Wasn't that where the first Great Lakes was at, or was that?
No.
Or was Missouri where the Lone Star was, the one where Randall came?
1 year. Yeah.
No, it was there 2 years because I was there. Randall came to that one.
I thought it was only 1 year. I thought she had
and then they did it the next year, but I couldn't go the next year because that was Jasmine's wedding.
I thought she had it in Texas, and then she tried Missouri, and she didn't like Missouri, and she went back to Texas.
No, she did Missouri for 2 years because I was not able to go the second year. Because had I been able to go, I would have seen if Randall could have come back up there and held like a class or something.
See, even Catherine says 30 is nice. 30 is not bad.
No, no. 30 is you've lost your mind cold.
No, not really. It's all right. It's okay. So Jesse's working on a scarecrow's face hanging.
Oh.
Not everybody has heat with the air conditioning. What? They don't have heat? Why wouldn't you have heat? Right? I mean,
no, I have heat, and if something were to happen and I didn't have heat, I have
a furnace and air conditioner. They go together, you know. I don't know. Jeannie's working on a sun and moon.
Well, because not everybody has central heat and air. They have like a window unit. Some people live with just window units.
But
so that means they have to have some sort of a external heat.
Gina finished her craftably craze. Woo woo, Gina! Yay! Right, Joe. I'm with you. I take the 30s over the 90s any day. Any day.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer cold over hot. Cold, I can put on more clothes. I can sit in front of a heat. Hot, I can only take off so much because
I get that. Patty's from Minnesota. She's like 30 is just like summer. Yeah, if you're from Minnesota, yes. 30 is very balmy.
One of these days, Marion, one of these days, I'm going to get to, I want to, that's why I go to these retreats, is to be able to travel to places that I've not been before. Yeah. Because prior to going to my first retreat, as far as within the United States, I had traveled very, very, very little. And so, finally made it to California with Danny when we took him on his trip.
I touched California, but that was about it. Gail's working on sunflower and butterfly pieces.
Ooh.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hello. How are you? Joe would love to travel with someone else driving.
I like Dale driving. I like that. I get to sit.
I do too.
Get to sit and look out the window and watch things go by. And
I would much prefer to travel with someone else driving because I get tired, but I seem to keep finding myself in positions where I'm driving for 12 hours straight.
Dale is sending me TikToks again. Dale.
Oh.
I don't do TikTok. He does not know this. As a result, I've been betrayed. I'm like, why do you send me this stuff? I don't do these. Oh, boy. Anyhow. Hello, Starlight. Starlight.
Oh. Well, hello, Starlight. How are you? I love that name.
Starlight before. How are you?
I love that name. Okay. I think I have done all of the ones on all these. Do you ever find when you do these and you work on one color for all of them and you put the color to the side that at some point you find that again?
Brandy, of course, it's the same thing as with a big diamond painting. There's always something that you missed.
Well, I
Always.
made the mistake. I made the mistake of doing I was doing a set of keychains, and I don't know where my brain went, but I opened up the color, I did all of it, and I just threw it away.
I'm doing this guy.
I did it straight away. I threw it away. Oh, he is so pretty.
Yeah.
Is that on a
almost
10?
done. No, it's wood.
It's wood.
It's wood.
I
Yeah.
did a dragon. You want to see the one I did last time? I'm so proud. I love it. I did a dragon.
You know what? You know how this works?
How?
This is one of these jobby doos right here. We got a little easel.
Oh,
It goes on an easel.
I did this guy last night.
He's cute.
Really cute.
I will drive once in a while. Once in a while, I will drive. I don't
have options but to drive.
I don't drive very much, but once in a while. I think I just have 2 more colors of rhinestones to go, A and 8. And then I'm on to the bigger drills. So, yeah.
I think all of these are pretty much rhinestones. Well, no, there's some special stuff in here, but it looks like there's a lot of rhinestones on these.
Of course, they keep moving. I hate it when they keep moving, and then you can see the stuff, the circles.
Yeah, you put it down where it's supposed to go, but then
And
they
doesn't
just
stay there.
shift on their own.
Yeah, it doesn't stay there. Drive that crazy. Right? I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking today, I have so many special things. I was looking for my Chuck Pinson. So I went downstairs to the Chuck Pinson filing cabinet, right? I've outgrown the Chuck Pinson filing cabinet, right? So only small ones will fit in there in the drawers. The big ones won't. Okay. So the big ones are stacked on top. Well, I can't fit any more on top of the filing cabinet now, right?
Yeah.
So now I've moved over to the freezer and I've started to stack on top of the freezer of the big ones. So I've definitely overgrown the filing cabinet or outgrown the filing cabinet. But when I was in there, because I wanted to do a small Chuck Pinson, so I knew to go look in the filing cabinet, right, to find the small ones. One of the drawers has a great big stack, well, about as deep as a drawer, the filing cabinet drawer, of boxed special drill things. I don't know what they all are. I have no idea, but they're big ones. They're like 10 inches, 12 inches, these big boxes. And I don't know what's in all of them anymore. But I should probably investigate. Yes, there are some smaller ones, Kathleen. Yeah.
There are. Sherry, are they like this? Are the keychains like this? Because I have these. I want to do this one, but I wanted to do the bookmarks first because I'm trying to go in an order. But I do have me some colorful dragons.
Go in order. What's your order?
So, considering I did keychains earlier, I'm trying to do I've got to do a canvas, but my problem is that I just got an iron, but I don't know which box the iron is in.
Oh.
So I've got to find that before I can iron any of those. So those just sit to the side. So I'm trying to do one of everything type that I have. So I do a page on my calendar. Then I do a stand. I do keychains. I do a coaster. So keychains, coasters, journal.
Do you have a whole order? You do them in that order every time?
Well, because I don't want to do like a whole set of coasters and then do a whole nother set of coasters. So I'm trying to spread the love to the type of special that I do.
Well, I understand.
Considering that I only have a limited amount anyway.
Right. Well, and I have the opposite problem. I have an unlimited amount and I have so many different things that I haven't ever even done. And I just don't, I'm trying to do things that are quicker and faster instead of more complex and large, right? Because I have some really big things. I have so many pieces.
Well, see, I only have so many to choose from because I don't have tons like you got.
I know.
And so I've got this one little box that sits beside me that contains what special projects that I have. And so when those are gone, I'm gonna have to go shopping if
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
That's my issue. Is
So,
uh,
Joe, I totally agree. They've missed the mark to not have a Chuck Pinson ready for the Chuck Long. They know when the Chuck Alongs are. They know they should have had one ready for September's Chuck Along. As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, Chuck was asking me what new paintings I've seen come out because he's going to come on live next month during the Chuck Along. It's been a while since Chuck has come on live, but he's going to come on live next month during the event. And he asked what paintings, what new paintings we may have seen lately that he hasn't shown us. And I was like, what's come out that we haven't seen? That smaller one that has the garden, I think it's called Home for Dinner or something like that. That's a newer release. I don't but has Love's Infinity Garden come out? I don't think that has it, Jess? I was looking through the catalog of his work earlier today because I was trying to come up with something I could tell him we haven't seen, but is like a newer diamond painting release. So I don't know. You do. You get to see Chuck. Yeah. Okay. Love's Infinity Garden. What is that one? I mean, I clearly have it then. If
I know what Chuck I want to work on. I just am not able to put hands on it at present. So,
so I told him, I was like, you just show us something. I said, there's been that one with the gazebo.
or tell him he can always, do. Surely he's got to be working on something.
That one is not small either. That's a 93 by 70 again.
If someone thinks that's small, no, that's not small.
No, that one's not a small one, I said.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, good Lord, no.
93 by 70 is not small.
Although, it's weird after you've been diamond painting for a while, because when I first started diamond painting, because I'd been used to, you start off with those little 40 by 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or 30 by 40.
Didn't you think they were big?
I thought, wow, this is fairly big. Then I got my first Star War, and it was probably like a 40 by 50 when I had been doing the 30 by 40s. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all, this is like big. When I got the very first one that was like, I was like, what the heck?
I know, right?
Now, something that's like a 60 by 70, I'm like, psh, all day, baby.
60 by 70 is still like now my sweet spot that I like. So, Yvonne, that was one I told him. I don't think we've ever seen him talk about Almost Heaven. And then the Home for Dinner. Those were the only two new ones I could think of that have come out as diamond paintings. Now, I know that we've seen some in the votings, we've seen some, like the one that reminds me of Noah's Ark. It's got all of the animals. It's got giraffes and elephants and all kinds of things. I know that was in the vote. I can't even think of other ones that were actually in the vote. I have no idea. Anyhow.
Oh yeah, I lose track of all the stuff. When I vote for them, but they don't stay up long, so. Yeah. Then I'm like, did I vote for that one? I don't know. I remember seeing it.
Yeah. Oh, your husband picked out yours? That was a fun way to do it.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Jess, Bluebird Song is so pretty. It is so, so pretty. It is one that lives in my hallway forever and ever. I don't think I ever take it down, actually. It just sits on the floor, but it's always there.
I want to do...
It got knocked over the other day by the cats. The cats knocked it over the other day.
I want to do okay, so I did one of the island, because I can't remember, because there's Island Time and Island Light. Mm-hmm. The one that has the house on the water, the little beachy house on the water with dolphins, I've done that one. It's the other one that has like the condo on the shore.
Has a whole bunch of buildings on the shore.
Right. That's the one I haven't done yet. I think that one's Island Time.
I think so. I'll never forget. That was one that Mrs. Coffee talked about when I used to watch Mrs. Coffee. I don't anymore, but when I used to watch her a long time ago, and she was talking about that one, and all she did was talked about how hard it was and all the confetti that was in it. And now I look at that and I'm like, that one was nothing. That was nothing.
Because that's the one that I'm wanting to do. But I gotta put handsies on it and hope that it wasn't destroyed by the mouser.
Country Roads is really pretty. I like that one. Well, I picked mine out. I picked it out. I'm going to keep it a secret for now. But it's pretty. It's very pretty. It's all my colors. I'll just say that. It's got all my colors in it.
All your colors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, your chuck-along is during my birthday month, so I'm wanting to. I'm not doing any, like, as far as like I'm going to do diamond paintings, but I'm going to try to. I'm trying to. I want to branch out in the month of month of September, and I want to do as many different crafts as I can. But that's my little thing. That's going to be my birthday present to myself.
Oh, as many different crafts as you can do.
Yes,
well,
as many as I can get my hands on.
I'm just gonna tell you people that my list of prizes for Chuck Along it's a fairly decent list. I got some good prizes. I got something in the mail yesterday. It's so pretty. So pretty. Yeah. So we got some good things coming your way.
I'm gonna we're gonna go canvas diving. I'm gonna go canvas diving.
Canvas diving.
Find out where it's at.
No problem, Lisa. Anyhow, well,
you're still coughing.
I know. It's just like this scratch in my throat. It just like this scratchy throat. It won't go away. It just scratchies. You ever have that? I think the congestion and all that stuff is pretty much gone, but now it's just like this irritated, scratchy throat.
Okay, so it's not like you're not feeling well. It's just you can't get that scratchy part to go.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel fine. I feel wonderful.
Well, I hope so.
I know, right? I am not kitted up yet, Jess, but I will be soon when I make my announcement video. That is right on the agenda. Up next. I gotta do that. I gotta do that very soon. You know, when I went to Diamond Art Club and I looked through everything that they have listed, there are so many that they don't have available.
Because people buy them.
I'm just like, wow, there are so many that are not available. I still should pull all mine out and show everybody. I have not done that. Hello, April and Bonnie just popped in.
April and Bonnie. Oh, Lord.
Hello.
I'm trying not to touch stuff. I'm telling you, it does weird stuff when I touch stuff.
Don't touch your phone. Okay, Brandy, we got to give away prizes.
Okay.
That we got to do.
So
we got
to go to week 2 first.
Worth of prizes to do. We got week 2.
Yeah.
I know, right, Jess? It would be a lot of work. You know, I have to empty out the filing cabinet. Got to take all them out. I have to have space to do it, and that's why my table that's downstairs is covered with stuff. One end is stuff to sell. I got one end that's stuff to sell still. The other end is where I have my big paintings that are finished. They're just on the table. Now, the other table, which is out in the other part of the basement, which is much further away from the filing cabinet, has stuff all over it, too. It also has a pile of stuff to sell. It has my special drill stuff that I pulled out to work on. It has scrapbooking supplies to scrapbook some diamond paintings. That table's covered as well. So I just need to have space to do it.
Got them everywhere.
Right? I got stuff everywhere.
So I have week 2 and week 3 right here.
All right. So you are doing week 2, and tell everybody about their prize for week 2.
Okay. So your prize for week 2, whoever wins week 2, you're getting a $15 gift card to Crystal Canvas Arts. And you're getting a $15 gift card to Amazon from me. So like once whoever wins, I have to get your email, and then I will purchase the Amazon card, put your email in, and it should send it straight to you.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
So, because I don't have, like I said, I don't have a lot of specials to be able to pack up and send off. So I just thought, you know what? I'll do another, you're already getting the 15 from Crystal Canvas. I thought I'll go ahead and do 15 from Amazon. You can go get whatever your heart desires.
Just time to buy another table. I just put one table away. I should have done it. I should have done it before Dale put that table away. We cleared off one table when I took all my teaching stuff in to the little store. I should have pulled them all out and put them on that table and recorded them right then while that table was still set up and empty, but I did not do it.
Ah.
That would have been, oh man. Hindsight, as they say, hindsight. I messed that one up, didn't I?
Well,
It this time, April, you weren't into it the first time? Is that what I'm understanding there?
So hopefully everybody's okay with that price. I know it's not as awesome as what Mindy does, but that's what I got.
I don't know about awesome or not. I mean, $15, they can go get anything they want at Amazon. For me, they just get what I give them. They're stuck with whatever I send them.
I know, but it's so cool to be able to get a package, and open it up. And I would give anything if I had that option. So.
Oh, you worked on it 3 times, April?
Oh, good Lord.
Hopefully you finish it this time. Hopefully you finish it. All right, so for week 2, and I know we've been getting a lot of completions, and there are people who are completing 10 and 11, and
oh my God, I know,
a lot, right? So anyhow, you guys are kicking it. Okay. I had a question real quick. Help me go back in the memory banks for drills and chills. Okay. The first year it was done by Tiny Worlds of Wonder and
Patty Wax.
Yes. Her, right?
Yeah.
So that was year 1. It was done by those 2. Yep. Second year, what happened the second year?
I think it was a woman named Kay Diamond Paints.
Was it just her?
Yes.
So it went to Kay.
Yes.
And then the next year didn't.
It was Tiny Worlds of Wonder and Katie. Yeah.
And Katie. So that was year 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened after that? Last year it was
Katie and Lindsay.
Katie and Lindsay last year. So that was 4. So this year's 5, right?
I think so.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. I tell you what, Kay Diamond Paints did a kick-ass job on it when she did it. And I think, I don't know, something happened there when they wanted to take it back from her. And right after that, she stopped doing her channel and everything.
I don't know. I don't follow a lot of people, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
she was a cool person. I liked her a lot.
Yeah. I mean, some of the people that I followed when I first started, I haven't seen them anymore. And so I don't know, did COVID get them? Because one had cancer at one point. And so.
Are you talking about kicking cancer's butt?
Yeah. Like, I don't know where she went. And I was like, because she was one of the very first creators I ever followed.
Yeah. See, so many people they really liked Kim. I think it was her name, Kim. Kay Diamond Paints. She was Kim. She was so cool. And it was kind of like that. I think that threw her under the bus, and she was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. She was fun.
I stay out of diamond painting drama, so I have no clue. I don't follow it. I don't comment on it.
Well, I don't think there was really any drama. Nobody ever caused any drama. It was just, you could tell when she said she wasn't doing it, that she was kind of just like hurt that she wasn't going to do it again, because she had so much fun with it. And she did such a good job with it when she did it that year, all by herself. she was a little overwhelmed, but she did it all by herself and she did a great job with it. But anyhow, there's been so many people that have come and gone. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time and I have seen just numerous people that have been here for a
There's
while.
another one that I followed right along with Kicking Cancer's Butt. It was, and all I can remember is her name was Brandy, but I don't remember what her channel was. But she was absolutely hilarious. But I cannot for the life of me remember what the name of her channel was, though.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, like, you know, you have people that they'll start channels and then they don't continue them, and
Yeah.
you know, but life
All
happens.
the time. All the time. There's so many. I could make you a whole list, but
Oh, look
thank
at this.
you,
Angela
Angela.
says, Mindy was the first person I ever watched for diamond painting, and I'm still watching her. Rambling Rose. I remember her too.
Yeah. And Rose came back for a hot minute and did like 2 videos, and then she was gone again. All right. How many entries did we have for week 2, Brandy?
For week 2, we had 204.
Wow. Do you remember how many we had the first week?
Yes. On the first week, we had 146.
Okay, so we went from 146 to 204. I'm just making some notes here. Don't go any further yet.
Okay.
All right. So here's my number generator. Let's see if we can get it to show up here. There we go. Number 8 is not the winner. That was already sitting there. So if you were number 8, sorry, you probably aren't going to win because it's not going to go to 8. I'll just pretty much guarantee you. 101. Right in the middle, Randy. 101.
101.
101. 101.
Okay, so the person who's 101. Here's the issue that I have. I don't know if they'll ever contact me.
Uh-oh.
Because they tend to, I don't know their full name, because they're just gone by Eli. Just says Eli.
I know. Well, I had Eli win for Far Out and Funky, and I never heard from Eli, and I messaged Eli. So
next week, if Eli has not contacted me,
gotcha,
then we're gonna redraw.
Gotcha.
Because right now it is Eli is who has won.
So do me a favor.
Yes.
Do me a favor, because I always forget to do it. Go to the Facebook group at some point and make a post in the Facebook group too, saying that Eli won week 2 for Smashing the Specials, and see if that gets us anywhere. I messaged Eli on Messenger, and I had another winner, the same thing. I messaged another person for Far Out and Funky. I messaged him and I didn't hear anything. But can you do that? Because
I'll put a post in the group that lists the winner and tag them and hope that I get a response. But if I do not get a response by next week's live, then
yes, we'll redraw by next week.
We're gonna redraw.
Yep, that's how we will do it. Yep, that sounds perfect to me. All right, so how about week 3? How many did we have on week 3?
Okay, so on week 3 we had 144.
Oh, we got lower this week.
Yep.
I thought it looked like a lot. It's actually the lowest week. Okay.
Well, it looks like a lot because we have a lot of people, and this is something I want people to realize. Like when you go and you see the number of comments,
yeah,
keep in mind every time that you comment on someone's picture, it counts the comment. Every time that you respond. So if you say, "Oh my God, I love that picture" on someone's picture, that counts as a comment.
Yes.
And
don't get us wrong. Don't get us wrong.
No, we want you to.
We love the comments, okay? But if you look at the total number of comments, that does not equal the number of entries. Keep commenting. Yeah. I love that part. I love
please commenting. I just don't want you to be like, Well, she's leaving people off
Yeah.
because it
Because
says,
it had
I
like
promise you,
200
I am not leaving people off.
because it had like 248 or something like that. But
I promise you, I'm not leaving people
No.
off. I'm going through there and I
because
am.
you can count them. I mean, you can go count them and see how many there are. And I did that last week. That's how I knew there were so many last week. I got to 170 something last week just counting pictures. And I was like, whoo, there's a lot. I thought there was a bunch this week too, but I didn't count them this week. All right, so let me go back and change my number here and change it to 144. Still, I know this is a lot more than last year.
Yes, absolutely.
These numbers
And
are a
I
lot
really
higher.
hope that people
not
are really
last year,
smashing these
January.
specials.
Yeah. We're going to keep
Y'all
doing
are putting me to shame, people. Y'all are putting me to shame. I have completed, hold on, let me pull up my calendar. I have completed 13.
Well,
See, I've been keeping it on my calendar.
there you
I've
go.
completed 13.
I'm
I'm on number 14 now.
at 20 or 21, I think. I think I'm at 20 or 21. But anyhow, Stone Cold Coffee. Yes, I watched her too.
I don't know that one. I don't remember that one.
Oh yeah, Stone Cold Coffee. Wait, Jess, how many were you slated to do this month? Are you over how many you were going to do? Because Jess plans out her month. I didn't think it was that many you were going to do for, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, 16. Okay. I was like, I knew you had it all figured out. You had it all planned out.
But Jess, you still got a whole nother week to go. You can go past.
But she probably won't because she's like, I'm going to do this canvas for this event, this one for this one for this, and 16 specials. She plans it out.
That makes sense because my little canvases are just although I do want to, can I show the one canvas that I've been working on that does work for smashing the specials because it's rhinestones?
Yeah. Show it.
So this is as far as I have. Hold on, I'm gonna have to so that y'all can see it.
Dang it, sparkly. That is sparkly.
I know.
All 21. Go, Sherry. Woo, woo.
What can y'all see it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is.
Isn't it pretty?
That is sparkly.
It is sparkly.
Very.
And it's a dragon. In case you probably can't tell because the dragon's face is
you can
over
tell
there.
It's a dragon. Yeah, you can tell all them slings coming off its head.
And what's cool about this one is it's rhinestones and beads.
Is it a crystal canvas or is it a?
This one's a gemstone.
Okay, got ya.
So, but it's I absolutely God, I love
all
this.
Black in the background.
Yes, that's the only regular drill that's on this canvas. But I think it honestly needs it to make those those colors pop out like that.
Absolutely, it's beautiful though.
I do want to start working back on this one. So I've made a plan that as soon as I finish these keychains,
you're going to work on that for a minute?
I'm going to work on this.
You're going to work on that? Okay.
Yes, because I want to see my dragon completed.
It's beautiful. Oh, Jennifer, crochet bags. Woo, woo. Yay.
Ooh.
I went a little shopping today. And I got some more cotton yarns, so I'm ready to do some more cottony things.
Yeah, I know. You were talking to me, I think, while you were at the little thing.
I was. You shopped with me.
I did. I shopped with you.
Yeah, you shopped with me. I have that granny square yarn, and it is not easy to make the granny squares out of the granny square yarn. Let me just say that. Your tension has to be exactly like the person who put that yarn together. Because sometimes I would have too much yarn left of the color. Sometimes I wouldn't have enough and I'd have to go back, tear out stitches. It's hard. It's hard. It's a great concept, but it's hard. But I have, I don't know, 8, maybe 9 squares made. And I need 13. I need 13 to make the bag. I just need to get back to it. And I'm just like, it was so frustrating to do it. I'm just like, okay, I just need to go make a few more squares so I can actually make the bag out of this. So
yeah, I mean, remember I told you I'm doing that tree skirt,
and
they're all the same exact
Mm-hmm.
There's like, it's 36 of those hexagons, but after a while of just doing the same,
Right. Right.
I kind of get a little bored. So
Right.
like I have to kind of go do a different crochet project
Yep.
and then come back to it. But yeah. Thank y'all for saying it's so pretty. And Brenda, absolutely, that cover minder does go really well with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't wait to get back to that one. And it's square, so I get to use my tweezers just like I do on all my specials.
You and the tweezers. You and the tweezers.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, I'm going to come up with I'm actually going to do a little video talking, because people keep asking me. I don't know why it seems so crazy that I even put rounds on, like rhinestones on with squares. But I'm like, y'all, it's not.
What yarn don't you like, Angela? Oh, the granny square yarn? Is that what you're talking about? The
There's
granny?
a certain yarn for granny square?
Yeah. Yes, that's what I was saying.
No. Well, not mine.
Yes. It is dyed to where like it starts with just enough white to make the center. And then it changes to just enough of the next color to make the next round.
You're talking about the one you're working with right now.
Well, I haven't been. I put it away because I got frustrated with making them because the colors don't quite work out exact. Like they're not exact. You get to the end of your round of granny squares and you might have some of the blue left over or whatever color, or you didn't have enough of it and then you're onto the next color. So they're not exact.
But with my crocheting, I'm always having extra.
Like, Lord have mercy, right? Yeah. I could not.
Except my dog sweater turned out fine.
It did. I know it did. Yeah. You used a bigger yarn.
I used a bigger yarn and a bigger hook.
Bigger yarn and a bigger hook. Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, if I want to get what everybody else is normal, I have to go bigger.
Yep, go bigger. Brandy got to go bigger.
Go bigger. I don't know why I crochet so tight. I have no clue. I'm not trying to yank on it. I'm not none of that. So I don't know.
I don't know either. But your sweater did turn out just fine. Turned out just fine. So anyhow, good job. Good job, Brandy. Good job.
I'm proud of myself for that sweater.
Give you a big old hook and some big old yarn and set you loose. And then you can make
and I can do it.
Then you can make something the size that I would make it. Oh, goodness. Anyhow. All right. I have 144 in my number generator. And we're going to pick a prize. Oh, in case you didn't know, you get a $15 gift card from Crystal Canvas Art. Okay. And so I'll just need your email because I give that to Amy. Okay. And then you get a bag of goodies from me. And I have no idea what that bag of goodies looks like right now because I have to go downstairs and go through stuff. I might go into that secret drawer I just told you about that has that stack of stuff in boxes. I don't know what they are. I don't know. There's like a dish pan down there. I think it's a dish pan, like a dish pan. And it's down on the bottom shelf of my shelving rack thing. And it's just stuffed full of stuff. I have no idea what's in it.
Ooh.
I don't even know what all is in there anymore. It's just full of stuff. So I might pull some stuff from there too. Anyhow, last time I went into my canvases and I started looking through and I'm like, no, I like that one too much. I like that one too. Oh, that one. I like that one. But, I just pulled out some. I was like, I don't know. You get whatever.
And he's like, I can't part with this one. I can't part with this one.
Can't part with that one. After 100, I'm like, okay, I got to part with it. No, I didn't get that far. I only got down.
Dale would happily help you part with some of your stuff.
I only got down in the box maybe about 10 or 12 before I'm like, okay, I can part with that one. I can part with that one. I can part with. Okay, all right. I hope that she liked what she got. That's all I got. So.
Oh, I guarantee you, I'm sure they did.
Anyhow, okay. Like I said before, that's what membership giveaways are all about. I just go through stuff that I have and what I can part with because I get things that I like, so of course I want to keep them, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll tell you one thing. Do you remember when I was on the kick of all of the special drills that looked like quilling?
Yep. Oh
All the
God, we loved
flowers.
every single. We wanted
I
every
have
pattern that existed.
I have a whole box of those. A whole box.
I know, right, Angela? We
I
trust me.
think
We will help you
I
relieve
think I
yourselves of
actually
your
put
special drills.
I think I actually put one of those in the package last week, one of those quilling ones. I mean, they're all pretty, but I have a whole box of them. So, whew. Well, people, you'd have to get to my house first. Come on. Okay. And the gnome collection. Oh Lord, the
Oh
gnome.
yeah, because you have whole sections that are like, okay, so these are these are all
There's
gnomes.
There are 2 paper boxes full of gnome paintings. Some are regular full drill and some are special drill because they started coming out with all kinds of special drill gnomes. So I probably have a box of each now. Anyhow, I know it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, 144. Here we're going to get a number. Here we go.
Do-do-do-do.
74.
All right,
74. That quick. That quick.
74.
That
Let me
quick.
see.
All right. 74.
74.
For
All
you.
right, 74 is Christy Ellis O'Neill.
Is Christy KR?
No, Christy.
Christy
Are you
Ellis
sure it was 74 and not 73?
74. Why? Oh, but is
Because of who's 73?
Christy Ellis O'Neill?
Yes, Christy Ellis O'Neill.
Okay. Why? What's the funny about 73?
Just who it is.
Oh, don't tell them. Don't tell them.
I'm not going to say
They'll
where.
cry. They'll cry. They're probably in the chat and they'll cry.
And I'm really glad that it's not a name that I can't say. And I probably still said Christy Ellis O'Neill wrong. Maybe it's pronounced something different, but that's how it looks.
All right. So here's the deal. Christy contacts me. Christy contacts me. I will need Christy's email for Amy at Crystal Canvas Art, and I'll need your physical mailing address for your package. Then Eli contacts Brandy with her email. That's all that you will need from Eli.
Yep, I just need the email.
Yeah. Yeah.
That way, because that email is going to get used twice to be sending you 2 gift cards.
Yep. Yep. Marion's not afraid of the kittens. We'll bring the
Kittens.
kids to destroy.
Who's afraid of kittens? Nobody's afraid of kittens.
Why would you be afraid of the kittens? Oh,
I think maybe they're saying if they come over to your house to raid, the
because
kittens will
Jerry
try
said
to
the
get them.
kittens will attack you if you try to take my stuff.
No, they just want you to rub them. That's all that's going to happen.
The kittens just want love. That's all they want. They just want love. And oh wait, and they want to run around and try to destroy my house, and get into my plants. And
Question: do they do zoomies at night?
I don't know if it's zoomies they do at night, but it seems to be that's when Mr. Sunny wants to get into my plants and dig in the dirt and stuff like that.
See, I've never owned cats, but I went to a friend of mine's house and spent the night on her couch, and she had a new little white kitten. And oh my God, all night long, it was running all around the room, up into the blinds, up on the couch, biting anything that moved on my body.
Right.
If my toes moved, it was biting them.
Right. No,
and I'm like,
they don't do it at night, because at night I put them in that kennel for the nighttime, so they just chill, because I don't.
Okay, so they've gotten used to it.
I don't trust them to be loose at night, so I'm not leaving. Look, I just got all green and dark. What happened?
What did you do?
I don't know. Look, I'm all green.
Oh, look at, we got spooky vibes going. Ooh.
I know. What happened? What happened? I'm green and dark. Do we need some light? What happened?
Did one of your lights go out, or?
No, I have no idea. That is so weird. Everything just took on an eerie Oh, Brenda, he's a boy. He is a boy, and he is a naughty boy. He's a naughty boy. Yeah,
Which
no.
one's your Which one's your favorite?
Oh, Smokey. Smokey's my boy.
Smokey.
Hmm. Smokey's my boy. He's been the one I've loved since the beginning. He's just so darn sexy. He's so cute. He's got these eyes that are just like, hey, baby, And he's big. He's gonna be big. He's big and fluffy. I told Dale the other day, I'm like, if I didn't know better, and I think he had a little bit of Maine Coon genes in him somewhere.
Oh,
He is fluffy and definitely had a broken tail. He definitely has had a broken tail. I remember when his leg was hurt when we first got him.
yeah.
He couldn't walk right on his leg and he had the little puncture wound in his back. Well, his tail has been broken. His tail does not go up. His tail
Oh,
does not raise like a kitty's tail does. It's down all the time. It will not go up. He can't like raise his tail up.
so
Now,
it's broken towards the base, not at the tip.
yep. Now he can squish it. He can make it go back and forth because it's still good at the base, but through the tail somewhere, it just doesn't go up any longer. Yes, I knew that. Most orange cats are males.
That's kind of strange. It's kind of
Very rare to
strange.
have a female that's orange. You have
They also say orange cats usually are the most ornery and destructive.
Oh, he's destructive. All right. Oh, yeah. He's destructive. Yes, Brenda, I say poor thing, but then I say what a lucky kitty you were because you clearly were the next item on the menu and you survived. So you survived.
Something wanted you, but you survived.
Yep. You have an orange female too. Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Most of them are male, but anyhow. Yeah. Yeah. He's just a terror, man. He just gets into everything. So yesterday, Dale cleaned. Dale was cleaning. Dale got ornery cleaning. He needed a nap. I'm just going to say he needed a nap.
Don't let him hear you say that.
I know, right? If he's watching my live, I'm in trouble. Anyhow. um, oh, your cat's tail's broken too?
Oh.
So part of your cat's tail goes up and the other part droops down. Anyhow, cleaned and vacuumed and cleaned the carpets. Okay, so the carpet looks really nice. We have this really light carpet in the living room. And it gets very dirty. So he cleaned the carpet. And what did Sonny do last night? Hopped up onto this little it's the dog clothing dresser. That's what it is. On the dog's clothing dresser, I have a little wooden dresser thing. It has 3 drawers. It's got dog clothes in it.
Oh, God.
But sitting on top of it, I have like this little 3-section little glass container type thing. And it's got some little succulents in 2 of the sections. One doesn't have anything in it. So as he's hopping up there to get up to the window, most likely, he knocks it down. And so what do I have on the clean carpet? Dirt. Right? So I'm like, of course. Brand new clean carpet and you just put dirt on it and a spot that wouldn't come out. So I'm like, of course. So here I am trying to vacuum up the dirt and clean up everything and clean up the spot that's there. And I'm like, oh my God, right? Hi.
Oh, my God.
Well, we got 2 dogs. We got grandkids coming in and out all the time. And yes, Angela, we have clothes. Lots and lots of clothes. Now,
I know. That is just the cutest daggum little thing.
But
Do they have clothes and you have a little clothes section for them?
But do they wear the clothes? That's the next question.
Well, if you bought them, I would hope they're wearing them.
No, they don't wear the clothes. I should probably get rid of the dog clothes. But part of it's a little sentimental. Onyx would wear dog clothes, but some of them are actually Onyx's clothes.
Oh, that would be more difficult.
Yeah, they were Onyx clothes. Now they do have some special collars and some special like little Christmas jingle bells and things like that. They'll wear those, but anything that, goes around that whole body, they're like, oh, mom, just no. I can't move with that on.
My mother-in-law, when it comes, especially for like special seasons and stuff, her dog, she has her little dress on. It's a little Christmas dress, an actual dress.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, but she got a little bow.
Yeah.
A little dress, and I'm just like, oh my God, how absolutely cute. Now, she has not done the shoes. I've been watching Instagram. Have these people that are putting their
shoes
on the dogs. The dogs are like all cats too act all weird when you put the shoes on them.
Right. Yeah. Put the clothes on the cats.
Oh Lord.
I don't know if they would like that, Sherry. I don't know. No, he is definitely TikTok, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TikToks now. Yeah, he's just rolling with the TikTok. 752, 809, 815, 826. He's just sending me all these TikToks.
But it just means he's got so many things that he's showing you that he's found that he thinks is so cute and wants to share with you.
But I don't have TikTok on my phone. So you know what happens when you open one of those?
It wants you to do an account.
It sure does. Yeah. And then let's see what actually happens. From Dale Dipple, join me on TikTok. Let's see what happens. Oh, actually, I can watch this one.
Oh,
the landlord should not be fixing the toilet. Okay, all right.
Well, who the heck is gonna fix your toilet?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who fixes the toilet. Anyhow, yeah, he's a TikToking away out there. He's on the deck TikToking.
Oh, little Dale.
It's like, please don't dress the cats. Don't dress the cats.
Cats can look at, but cats don't seem to tolerate it as much as the dogs do.
Right. I get the foot thing for hot pavement or cold, like, in ice and snow. I get that. But man, animals do not know how to walk in them shoes. They just don't get it.
I think it's because they lose that sensitivity that they're used to feeling, and so they're just like, something's wrong.
Yeah. I know. You watch them walk, and they're like,
Well,
oh, I can't do it. Oh, too funny though.
and I feel bad laughing at it. I do. I feel bad laughing at it.
You can't help it. It's too funny. It's too funny.
I mean, there was literally one that she put the shoes on the dog, and the dog's inside. Dog had 3 legs on the ground and 1 up, and it would not move, no matter what she did. No, come on, she got the leash, and it's like literally,
No, I can't.
It's like, I can't do it. You got these things on me. I can't do it.
Nope. You have just incapacitated me. I can no longer walk.
Yeah. And I was just like, come this way. Come on, treat. It didn't matter.
No.
I also watched one. I'm sorry. This one I saw this morning, and I had to.
Oh, yeah.
It was absolutely hilarious. So you know how if you go to Starbucks, you can get a pup cup?
Yeah, okay.
For your dog, right?
Well, so, I've never been to Starbucks, but I get the concept, yeah.
So someone their dog was so spoiled with pup cups that they've got they did an Instagram reel of their dog pouting in the car, and they're like, we're not going to Starbucks. Here, eat this pup cup. And they had gone to Sonic. Sonic had put the whipped cream in the cup, and it even put a little doggy treat. There was a pup cup, but it was not Starbucks. And she tried to shove it in the dog's face, and the dog's staring at her. No. And like literally is moving away, going behind in the back seat. Don't give me this bargain basement pup cup.
From Starbucks. How would the dog know that?
All I know is that literally there is that. So either she had something in that cup that smelled bad so that he wouldn't eat it, Because I'm sitting there, I mean, I'm not kidding. She literally put it right in his face. The whipped cream got on his thing. He wouldn't even lick it. He jumped over her and went in the back seat.
It was staged.
He like jumped over her, went in the back seat, and he's just staring at her. And finally, she pulls into Starbucks. Then he ate his Starbucks. But it was like, and I know that they're staged, but it's absolutely hilarious because I'm like, there had to be something horrible. Although I say horrible smelling, but dogs seem to like horrible smelling stuff.
Right.
But there was something in there that obviously was not. That he wouldn't eat. I don't know, because it was clearly food. There was clearly something in there. And it clearly got on the little whiskers.
There had to be something that the dog didn't like. I mean, and who's got, I ain't got time to do that kind of stuff. These people do get creative, though, with things they do. Their reels and all that kind of stuff. But I don't have time for all that. I do not have time for all that stuff, you know? Anyhow.
I'm still trying to get time for my life. But, you know, the dog voiceovers. Okay. Yeah. There's a specific person that I follow that he is absolutely the most hilarious, because I swear you know how when dogs like talk to you with, and he'll like mute that part and then do a voiceover. And I swear it looks like the dogs really are talking.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen those.
Oh, I'll have to send you one. They are hilarious. They are hilarious.
I don't think I've seen those. Anyhow, well, it's 8:32, folks. We came, we talked, we jabbered, we gave away some gifts, some prizes. So please contact us, Eli and Christy. Contact us. Look, my light came back now. What?
Oh, it's not. You're not in the. You're not in Oz anymore in the green.
Nothing weird. Nothing has happened.
No, it's going back again now.
Why is it doing that? I don't get it. I don't.
That is weird. You literally said it's gone now, and then it just went.
Do 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 do. Oh, look! It got bright and dark. What in the world?
Yeah, because like it's on that side of the room. On the other side of you, where you're not leaning.
The light is the light.
See, look! It got bright again.
The light.
I'm telling you, there's got to be something wrong with the light bulbs. Maybe they're
not fading. It's not getting brighter. It's not getting darker.
But now it is.
No, the light up there is doing.
Okay, then it's got to be your camera, because your camera. Look at your camera now. It just went dark again.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I'm telling you, there's something that is going on that is like going, right.
I know. Bye, Irene. Good night, Irene.
Bye, y'all. See, if this was in my classroom, if this actually happened, I had my projector on, and some kid had gotten some sort of hacker code, and they kept turning off my projector.
What?
Oh yeah, from their phone they could turn off my projector, and I turn it back on, and I'm like, what is going on? Do you think if you smack it, it's gonna make it?
Oh! Whoa! I made my whole screen go small. What in the world happened there?
Oh, Mindy! Didn't you learn from telling me not to touch my phone?
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is.
It's being temperamental tonight. It's just saying it wants to show. It's trying to show you in a more different light. I don't know. It's just doing. It's just weird because it did get bright there for a little bit, and then
I know. Hang on, I want to do something. Let's play. No, it's dark. Hang on. It's dark. It's dark. It's dark. Dark. I don't know. I don't know. Laptop, what is your issue? I don't know.
Laptop saying, I'm doing some stuff. I'm working on something else.
Do you like it this way better? Woo! Woo!
This is how I usually try to put when I put, because it gets more of the thing.
I know, instead of the background. Why didn't you yell at me and tell me to do that?
Because I'm good with however you do it. I don't like, I'm Look, I even had to go I literally went on this thing, and before I hit join or go into the room, I looked at myself on the camera and went, oh God, no. There's no eyeliner or lipstick. No, I can't do this. And so I literally had to go just for y'all, and eyeshadow. I couldn't do it. I tried, and I scared myself.
So you would have been just fine.
No, I was like, if I'm scaring myself, I'm gonna scare Mandy's people.
I just look green. I'm just green. No amount of eyeshadow, eyeliner, lipstick, or anything would take care of the green.
I just don't understand why your camera is doing that. Or it has to be something with the laptop.
Maybe it's tired. Maybe it's just worn out. It got tired out.
Let's say it. Okay. I've done enough, lady.
Let me try something. Hang on. Let's see. Let's turn the lights off. Now we're in the dark. Now look.
Okay, went bright for a second. It's better than it was. It went really bright. Now it's back to.
Now it's bright. Okay.
And now it goes. You physically saw that, right?
Yeah. Oh, we just watched it go. Whoa. Hang on, let's try that again. Turn the light off. Turn the light on. Look, it's bright. It's bright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now we go.
Wow.
There's got to be some sort of a light setting on your.
Too bright, so it's.
It's some sort of sensor. There's a sensor that it's like taking and changing the light in the room. It's like, okay, there's too much coming in, so we're going to change this to a darker setting.
Well, I'm going to have to figure that out.
But okay, Mindy, when you got up, it got brighter. As soon as you left the chair, it got brighter. Do me a favor, hop out of the chair, but watch your camera.
What in the world?
I don't know what's happening.
I wasn't doing that. Okay, hang on. What happens if we open up the curtains? Let's open up the curtains.
Because you saw as soon as it got bright.
So I'm not in. It's still bright, right?
Still bright. Okay, let's see if it stays bright.
Nope.
No.
Okay, hang on. Joe said turn my big monitor away.
Okay.
That's not doing anything. I didn't do nothing. It's me. It doesn't want me to be bright. How come?
I don't know. There's something. See, like it's still dark right now.
I know it is. How come? I moved. Look, I moved. I'm out of the thing.
Okay, so it's still dark at this point. Okay, so let's try this. Close your curtains all the way.
I had them closed earlier.
But there was a peak coming through.
Now it's not getting bright again.
Weirdest.
Joe says don't wear purple. But it is brighter. It's bright now. Look.
Yep. And thank you. You know what would be hilarious? If there was someone that is hacked into your thing that is like, let's F with this
Oh, look, it got bright again.
sensor. You know how like when when it does a focusing thing and it'll focus on one thing, so it's like there's something.
Why is it doing this?
There's something with your brightness settings that's it's some sort of sensor.
It's Dale. Oh my gosh.
Dale's going, I'm gonna mess with Mindy up, down. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like someone has control of your sensor and it's like
night mode.
Okay, see now it's bright.
I didn't do nothing.
That's bright. So I'm telling you, there's someone that is messing with your sensor.
It's my son. How could he do that? He's not even here.
You know, people can hack into the computers.
Why would they do that?
Okay, just FYI, in case you did not know. Since you're looking at a camera.
I'm going in the dark.
Yep. Since you have a camera on your computer, you don't ever leave that computer open with the camera and you're in the room when you're not filming, do you?
Huh?
Do you ever leave your laptop with the camera like where it's not covered when you're not filming?
Do I ever leave it uncovered when I'm not filming? What do you mean?
Okay, so like here's my laptop.
Uh-huh.
This is my camera and I have tape on it.
Why do you have tape on it?
Because unfortunately, people can hack into your camera, also on your phone, but they can hack into your camera and they can actually record you and record what your people throughout the internet, because your computer is linked to IP address. And when it's your computer, your phone is linked to an IP address. And so they can hack into that IP address. And if there's a camera available, they can take and mess with it. I literally watched a stream where some people in China, and they had the other person's camera. They had the computer camera, and you could see the other person. The person had no clue. You could see them walking around the room, and they were literally controlling stuff on the computer.
Well, this has never happened before.
That's why I always cover mine if I'm not recording. Now on my phone, I also make sure that my phone, when I am like not actively using it, I do not face it anywhere near me so that it can't. If they want to take a picture, they want to take a video, they go take a picture or a video of my ceiling or my floor.
Well, you can't take a picture of it if your phone's on the counter like this.
Right. I mean, they can take a picture, but they're not going to see anything.
All my camera is showing right now, it would be the desk.
But your laptop, because it's open and the camera port is open, they actually so I don't know if someone's actually messing with it. Just know that
can happen.
Just be careful. Don't do anything strange.
It's just like take
in that room
off
in front of your camera in case someone records
Does that
it.
look weird?
It's like it's slowing down, like it's lagging.
Okay. I'm getting off here now because now I'm freaked out. I got to go.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to freak you out.
Oh, I got to go now. Okay. Look, I move and I get bright. Look. Okay, I'm going. All right. I'll see you guys next week, and maybe this won't happen. We'll see. All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye.